Hello and welcome to day 23 of my 7-week challenge to post a video every day. Today is part 3 of my 4-part series about how to save money / reduce spending costs when you are trying to be more thrifty. So for today, I want to talk about ways that I reduced my food costs. The first thing that I did, and this I think I even started before I had completely finished working, and that is to reduce the amount of almond milk that I purchased. I used to drink a huge nutrition shake every day, and I would put almond milk as the liquid base, but almond milk gets rather expensive. So what I did is I just started doing half almond milk and half water. I will say it did change the taste, but it did reduce the cost in half. From that, I ended up actually cutting out the shake altogether by the end of June. I ran out of all the ingredients, and the reason I did this was because it was actually quite expensive. It wasn't a pre-made protein powder or anything. I basically created my own protein powder not necessarily powder, but so it had almond milk, it had ground flaxseed, it had hemp hearts, chia seeds, cinnamon, man, it's been a while now, wheatgrass powder, or goji berry powder, either goji or acai powder. Now I can't even remember what it was, but it was all sorts of things like that. And cacao nibs also. But so you're hearing all these things, right? Most of them, some of the bulk things like the seeds were from Costco. I did get them there, but a lot of the stuff was from the health food store, and I think it was all organic. So it did just get very expensive. The good thing is it did last for a while, but when you needed to restock, it was quite expensive, and I wasn't even sure that it was doing anything super great for me. So I decided to let the stuff that I had run out, and then I stopped making that at the end of June. So it's just one thing that I did to reduce my cost. I did actually, when I was at VitaHealth last week, get 2 samples of the hemp chocolate protein powder. So I did buy a small carton of almond milk that I do plan to use with those, but that'll replace 2 meals. So I figure it was still a good price to have 1 small carton give me 2 meals, since the powder was free. But that was one of my biggest expenses, was restocking on those ingredients when I did run out. The third thing, and this I thought was kind of funny because I almost started to think that I was gonna go vegan out of cost necessity, and the reason is because I've stopped buying my chicken, and that is because they increased the price. It's gone up over time, but it was at the point where the regular price was $21.99, and then just a few weeks ago they pretty much announced that it was going up to $24.99. Now I went through about a box of, and this is a box of chicken breasts. I would eat 1 a day with my wild rice and broccoli. That's what it was. Wild rice, broccoli, and a chicken breast I would have all together. And so I went through about a box a week, which means I went through about 4 boxes a month, which adds up a lot. So I decided that instead I'm going to switch to black beans, because that is a lot more cost efficient. And when I switched, I actually found a new brand that was on sale. So I got them for 98 cents each, and I'm using 2 cans a week. So essentially, if I was to buy the chicken full price, that would be about $100 a month. But for these, if I can buy the beans, and I think they're regular $129 full price, if I buy those those instead at 2 cans a week, that's only 8 cans a month, which even at the full price, that would be about $10. So that is a huge saving, and that's why I thought, okay, that's an easy way to really reduce my costs. Now I will say I'm not going vegan, because it would still be, if I am at a restaurant, I would still order meat. And at first I was thinking I would just be kind of vegan at home, but I did realize that I still have some, even though I don't have actual meat, I still have some bags of chicken broth, chicken bone broth that we had made last time we cooked a whole chicken. And I also have some, I have it right here actually so that I remembered what to call it. Great Lakes Gelatin Collagen Hydrosilate. And I have quite a bit of this left because I used to put it in my shake. I used to put scoops in my shake, but since I'm not making my shake anymore, I have it left. So I'm mixing this into my soup that I make that I have for dinner. So if I'm putting 1 scoop of that, that'll last me for a while. I'm having about 1 bag of my chicken bone broth. So that'll last me a few more weeks. And with the chicken bone broth too, I wanted to say that comes from a whole chicken that we cooked in the slow cooker that was from my friend's, that she raised it. So it was grass fed. I know that it is a quality meat. So that's what we're gonna kind of switch up is if we do get chicken, we'll just get a grass-fed, more local chicken. So it's going to be, it's not that we're never gonna buy chicken again, but it's going to be quality over quantity, because even though I was getting that chicken every week, I know it's not the best quality. It's from a place that produces a lot of chicken, and I don't know what conditions they're raised. I don't know where they're from. So I would rather purchase meat from a company or place or a person that just is a better, healthier for the animals and for myself, because then I know what is and what is not going into the meat. So when we do get meat, it will be better quality is what I wanted to say. And the last thing when it comes to food is just stocking up on sale items. If I see that certain things that I know I'm going to get next week are on sale, then maybe I'll get a few weeks worth at the time when it's on sale, if I know I'm going to use it anyway. So that's the ways that come to mind so far that I have made those changes when it comes to what kind of foods that I am consuming and purchasing. I'm sure there could be things that I've forgotten, but those are the biggest changes. I've cut out the most expensive things while still trying to have a balanced and healthy meal plan. So thank you for watching, and tune in tomorrow for the last of the 4-part series. And tomorrow I will be talking about socializing and how to save money while still being able to socialize a bit. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye.